Tech Effect, presented by EMC, enabling the transformation of IT and business.
It's a Monday morning. Welcome back to Squawk Box. Social media is just too big to be ignored. So how are companies generating business momentum, visibility, and market growth through social media engagement? CNBC's Dipanshu Bagchi checks it out in Tech Effect.
From likes on a Facebook fan page to getting an update about a product on Twitter, the growing social media network is getting too big to be ignored. Soft drink giant PepsiCo is getting in on that conversation, and one of the ways it's doing so is via the Gatorade Mission Control Center.
It's a glass room in the middle of the Gatorade marketing floor that have 5 people who sit in it from across functions, and it has screens inside of it that show data visualizations in real time of our consumer conversation.
PepsiCo doesn't break down how much it spends on social versus traditional media, saying it's an integrated spending approach and it's not about seeking a higher return on investment.
What's great about social media is it allows us to amplify our marketing and consumer engagement efforts in a way that we couldn't before.
While US brands have been fast to jump on the social media bandwagon, Asian brands aren't too far behind. In Australia, LG used a special Twitter account to tell consumers about product recalls with refrigerators and power DVD adapters. Honda has been using Facebook as well to interact with its fans, creating a special Facebook page where customers could like each individual Honda model. But the challenge the region has is that each country is so different and diverse from another. Thomas Crampton, Asia Pacific Director of Social Media at Ogilvy and Mather, acknowledges that challenge. While having a consistent message globally is key, it does need to be localized. His team recently came up with a campaign for Huggies in Hong Kong to help launch the brand's Facebook page.
We came up with an insight, laborious, hard research. That deep insight was that parents like to share photos of their children. We brought that into a social context and encouraged parents to share their photos on Facebook with other parents. After a 3-week campaign, we had more than 4,000 people send in their photos and 120,000 people who became fans of the page. Those 120,000 people open up to a vast population of people in Hong Kong who are relating to Huggies as a brand.
But it's not always positive responses. There can also be unintended consequences. Last year, food giant Nestle was caught in a social media storm, pitting the administrator of its Facebook fan page versus its fans. So how do you control such PR disasters?
You can't control social media. Once a brand understands it and can bring a brand voice to the way that the brand operates, it becomes very different. There's much less risk.
The bottom line, Frost & Sullivan doesn't expect social media to eclipse traditional marketing spend in the foreseeable future. But the research and consulting firm believes that by 2021, social media might reach 50% of the total marketing budget. Dipanshu Bagchi, CNBC.
Morning Call is up next on Squawk Box. When we come back, we'll preview the trading day ahead in Greater China. And, of course, we'll hear the last word from our guest host, Vananatha Nageswaran. We'll be right back.
Tech Effect, presented by EMC, enabling the transformation of IT and business.
Singapore Exchange is one of the leading exchanges in the Asia-Pacific region, and we're ranked 7th in the world in terms of market capitalization. From an innovation perspective, I believe we're very well regarded in the exchange industry. But to remain competitive, we simply can't stand still, and therefore we've got to continue to innovate to stay ahead of the pack. Keeping up with regulatory requirements, reducing the latency in our trading engines, and migrating our mainframe application to an open system are just some of the challenges that we have coming up in the next 12 months. EMC has been able to support SGX, meeting our demanding performance and reliability requirements in terms of storage, backup, recovery, and security. EMC's vision of technology, compelling innovation, and strong customer focus has contributed to the success of our REACH program, which includes an ultra-low latency trading engine and a new storage infrastructure. To be competitive, you need good innovation and partners that share and understand your vision. EMC is a key partner to SGX and has helped us on our journey of IT transformation.
EMC, enabling the transformation of IT and business.